Alright, I'm going to begin painting the inner frame first. It's going to be not too much, just a few parts I'm going to show. I'm going to use UG05 Mr. Gundam Color U.N.T. MS Gray. This is the metallic. I was going to use either, I had two metallic versions. I could either use the Moto metallic, gunmetal paint, or the, what's that? I had the Moto one, and I had the AK one. But I'm going to use this one right now. Kind of like want to reserve those paints for like master grade kits. Give it a nice sheen color tone. Get it in the joint areas. But you want to paint the whole thing because remember there are parts that are going to be exposed through the main armored part. So don't hesitate to paint everything because you never know what will be exposed. Right now I have it bent because this is one of the parts that, it's a leg. I see something here. I'm sure I am looking at this right now. I didn't realize it was in the appropriate angle. Let's zoom in a bit. Didn't realize the tank was almost empty. That came out good. Now, if I'm not mistaken, when I was looking at the manual, I believe a sticker goes there, or so you can put the clear part over it. But I was actually thinking of painting this neon green. I do have it, and I should have done that first. But I can probably do it later. Maybe I'll just mask off the whole thing and then paint it inside because I actually primed the neon clear parts for the eyes and head unit. Because I'm actually going to paint that the neon color, the neon green, or sorry, fluorescent green. That's good. Let's get the feet taken care of. I have the mouth open on this guy. I'll close it in a minute and spray paint it. do one more because I don't want to waste too much time here. I believe this is part of the shield right here, but I'm taking this off. I don't have. Alright, I'm actually going to spray paint it, but I'm going to have to redo it again because I should have put a toothpick here. And I know I may be covering something. I'll go back to it in a minute. I'm liking how this is coming out because the sheen is nice on this part. Very nice. Good reflectiveness right there. Alright, I might as well do this one too because this one is... Actually, you know what? I should have... darn it. Should have thought of that. Hold on a second. I'm removing the toothpick from this part, the waste, and I'm putting it on this. Yeah, that's better. Even if it's covered up, I don't care. I just want to make sure I cover all my bases here. Alright, so that's... Now I take this. And then we spray. Everything in there. You know what? I forgot. This one you gotta open up. Ooh. Watch. The reason why, because you get the side parts here. On the inside. Alright, let me continue on. I have a lot of the gray parts here that I need to work with. Get a nice good sheen. And then once we're done, we'll move on to the next color. So give me some time to take care of that. Alright, so now that I've finished painting all the inner frame parts, I'm now going to begin painting the red. I'm going to start with the majority of the parts is going to be red parts, and then figure out which one is not going to be painted red. Even if I have to paint it red, the part, it will be masked off and painted the other color, whether it's black, whether it's gold, or whether it's silver, or whether it's white. But for now, I'm going to use Hermann's Red primary gloss. Let's see. We have a lot here. Now, I actually picked this up at the dollar store. These are 1 ounce shot cups, which are perfect for anybody who wants to have a nice little drink, but these are perfect for mixing. And I have a little bit of thinner here, which I use it as a reserve. I'm going to do a little bit here. That should be fine. Yeah, sometimes you see those little cups you buy at Hobby in Japan on sale, but you know what? That's a lot of money for cups. even if they're on a sale price, cheap. Something like this is what you need. Yeah, there is the two-tone red, and I was looking at the other red that I had, but then I have standard red. That it may be a slighter variation, maybe a pigment shade, whether it's maybe darker, or, I don't think lighter, but I don't know. I could easily, you know, paint off the dark parts that I want, like a darker red tone black, and then paint it red, and then that will give me a different base tone color. But for now, let's actually let me adjust the camera a bit. There we go. And hopefully you guys can see this. I'm still using the 0.5 needle. Let's see if it mixes well. You know, I think it's a little too thick. We'll find out in a minute. Comes out pretty good. Yeah, and it's coming out okay. Alright, let me prepare the table so we can paint this. Give me a minute. Second. Just want to make sure this is fine. Take 2, 2, 1, 0. Okay, we're now going to begin painting this color with the wing. Let's see how it works. I'm going to give it a light pass first. I'm only doing light passes at this moment because I don't want to do oversaturation. I'm going to do like one light pass like that. then give it a second pass. We'll do that in a minute. Also got to figure out which one is which on the areas that are white and black. So that way I don't accidentally paint it. But like I mentioned before, I can redo it again, it's no big deal. Right now I'm just doing the wings. There's also the possibility that I'm going to be masking some of these parts off so I can repaint the next color. That's why I want to get the red thing. I forgot to put the air on because it is a bit smelly, you could say. I believe it's like enough light so you guys can see this. These are this is the arm. I believe it's, no, that's actually the shoulder. It's the arm parts. I gotta look it up now. I thought this was just the armor parts, the forearm, but these are actually the shoulder parts. Alright, no big deal. Because I thought maybe I had to paint this area black. I thought it was part of the couplings. Crazy with this. I think this is a coupling, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, that is actually part of the coupling, so I can't use that yet. What I can use is this. This is actually part of the forearm part. Give it passes here. This one's by the elbow. These are, but I'm going to paint it anyways. Because this looks like part of the leg. It looks like part of the leg. Let me continue with this, and then we'll do a second pass. Give me a minute. Alright, now that it's dried, I'm going to do another second pass now. Even it out. this I may have to do, because there's a lot of real estate here. Usually I don't get it right, you know, if I don't get the coverage right, I have to do it all over again. But I gotta be very careful with this so it doesn't oversaturate on one area. I've had issues like that before in the past. Especially where it's red paint. If the red doesn't fall in right, it'll look uneven. That's why I put the wings together. Looks nice. So let's look at this is the comparison between the other wing that I did a light pass right there. That's pretty good. I also took the opportunity to paint this also red. I'm going to give it another pass here. And I'm going to keep it in this position for now, until I decide whether or not it will look good if I decide to repaint it again another tone. I may be crazy enough to do it, I don't know. Because I think this is going to be, the whip is going to be airbrushed, while the detail will be hand brushed. Because I don't think I can mask off every little detail, and I know I'm going to miss something here. Nice. Let's pull out another wingy. This is easier to do because it's very small and more concentrated. I'm just doing the areas which is important. So I know that it's going to go inside the wing. What that looks like. Look at that. Alright, I'm going to continue on. There's a lot of parts here to do. And I think I'm almost done with the red paint, so I gotta do another pre-thin and prepare it again for the next batch of red parts. And then once this red part is dry, I'm gonna move on to the next color tone.